Hello, Metas. SRK Raven here. How are ya? 2.0 for Once Human, the update has brought some significant changes to the world of cooking. Now, myself in particular, I love to craft and sell things on my vendor. I also enjoy the farming, acid farming, and making food. But we all know back in the day, before this update, that cooking was kind of limited. You've got a lot of good recipes, but it just, you don't really have the freedom to experiment until now. The new expertise system is out. There's four different ones, and I was thinking about doing farming because that's probably like my main thing. I love selling seeds, but I chose chef, and I'm kind of glad I did because I got to mess around with this new outdoor stove, and you can make a lot of recipes. So it kind of broadens your horizon for experimentation. Excuse me. But that too, I feel, is a little bit limited. But I have discovered some really crafty dishes that I want to share with you guys, and so let's get into it. All right. Now, as you see, with this new campfire fire stove, you can actually share dishes and have people eat them. We've got a skewer there, and I've got a nice little dish there, and pretty neat. Let's go to the back, and I'll show you guys what I've come up with so far with my experimentation. Now, you have a book right here that saves everything that you create, which is awesome. And here are some of mine. Let's see. Go to creative cooking. Click on the book. Stewed vegetables, one polar pepper, and some water. Hard rock dish. This didn't turn out the way I thought it would, but that's kind of funny. There's a lot of these skewers here, using bear meat, polar pepper seeds, and peppercorn. There's soups that you can make, which I kind of liked. There's a couple different ways of making it. You can use corn, water, and sugar. Um, Corn, anything that's oil based is pretty much going to be a stew, um, with the salt and purified water, and you can add any kind of vegetable. Then you've got the meat vegetable. So, like if you add some bear meat, cabbage, and purified water, I'm pretty sure if you do oil too, you might get the same thing. Then I decided to just do some weird stuff and put some aluminum in there. So I added aluminum as my third slot choice. Added sugar and polar pepper, and it made this seasoned canned vegetables, which is really, it looks pretty cool. Um, then I got luxury fruit platter. I have not made this. I've made one, but here's a new surprising dish. It looks kind of neat. Deluxe fried wild vegetables, which is one of the dishes with the stove with a pot cover on it, and that's cabbage, polar pepper, deviated mint, and raw meat. Now here's one of the skewers I was telling you about, and that is blueberries, mushroom, deviated cucumber, and deviated beet. There's another skewer here, rich, rich vegetables, deviated cucumber, corn oil, peppercorn, and caviar. Now, some really big surprises. Here's another one: is large boiled water, of course, purified water, peppercorn, sugar, and butter. Now, here's another one that was a surprise: adding metal again, using purified water, sugar, butter, and steel ingot. Yeah, I'm trying to find out more like what kind of canned goods I can make. Here's another one that I did. Canned vegetables. Now it doesn't have to be in any particular order, I guess. There's two different ways to crafting canned vegetables and meat. Using any kind of meat, probably. Um, I don't know about pork if it's different, but yeah, I'm using bear meat, deviated snow fungus, or deviated meat. Steel ingot or aluminum ingots will work, and then corn oil, and it will can it for you. Then I've got a delicious meat soup here, which is kind of cool. Meat, purified water, peppercorn, and salt. Hearty meat soup. So I got the soup in a can, which is really cool. So, like I said, in no particular order, it doesn't matter what order you put it in. I guess it's just a combination. So, bear meat, purified water, steel ingot, and sugar, and that'll can that for you too. Large mixed vegetable skewer. I found a couple different ways of making that. Um, you can use deviated meat, or excuse me, deviated mushrooms, deviated beets, yellow lotus, cabbage, deviated lotus. I wanted to try masala or whatever it's called to see what it would do. Salt and corn oil. Again, like I said, anything with corn oil is probably going to be like a soup, but I was surprised that this actually came out the way it did. And I was able to get it into cans finally. And I didn't use any metal. This is deviated lotus, purified water, corn oil, and salt. So I'm surprised it didn't that it can because I didn't put any metal in there. But that was a nice surprise too. Um, Vegetable soup. Again with a deviated lotus, purified water, steel ingot, and salt. Now here's some of the skewers that I was working on. There's vegetable and meat skewer here. So you can see the different combinations that I've used. Um, the bear meats, mushrooms, potato, salt, sugar, corn oil, deviated beet. So any kind of vegetable probably would make that. Now here's a mixed. I mean, they both look the same, but it's just I don't know why it's different. Um, Using bear meat, deviated mushroom, deviated lotus, and corn oil. Vegetable meat stew. This was cool combo that I came up with. Um, Using raw meat. I don't know what I got that from. I think I got that from a boar or something. Deviated beet, purified water, and salt. Large skewers, many ingredients, two different types. Mushrooms, deviated mushrooms, polar peppers, excuse me, potatoes, corn oil or pumpkin, snow fungus, corn oil, and salt. Then you got exquisite, which looks exactly the same. I use contaminated wheat, deviated potato, cabbage, and cheese. Morel, excuse me, potato, caviar, and sugar. And this one has, yeah, these one was a symphony, and yeah, these both are symphonies. Um, but yeah, they look different. So Florida peppers, potatoes, orange, and salt, blueberries, potato, corn oil, sugar, large canned vegetables. This was my latest, and this made me really happy because it's pretty cool. Deviated snow fungus, deviated cabbage, purified water, and steel ingot. And like I said, you can use probably any alloy. I don't know. I haven't tried the other ones. I've just tried the ones that make sense. Also, you can make it with mushroom, refined water, aluminum ingot, and corn oil. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I've come up with so far, and I think that's pretty good. I really, really want to make something kind of like a pizza dish, you know what I mean? Or something on a plate, you know, like using meat, salt, um, I don't know, it just something that's not in a can or a bowl. You know, I want it on a plate. You know, like the vegetable dinner that I did. Um, you know, like a meat and cheesy type thing. Um, but I haven't really found anything yet. But let me know in the comments what you think about this, and please feel free to comment some of your findings. I'm interested to learn some new stuff, and hopefully this sheds some light on learning how to do something like this. It's been pretty fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll try to make another video soon.